Hello, everybody, and welcome to Freedom Friday. It's also Friday the 13th. My husband just informed me. We're going to do Suddenly Saturday and Soul Surfing Sunday because it's the holidays, it's Christmas time, and I've got things to do, people to see, and places to go. So, hope everybody's doing nice out there. We're still chilly in Florida down here. It's at 68 now. We've had a lot of cold snaps, and it's just really cold. So today it's 12/13/2024, which is a 15, which goes down to a 6. And then we got 12/14 of 2024, a 16, it goes, they both added together, they equal 4. I didn't do Soul Surfing Sunday because I might surprise you guys and come on, but I'm not sure. We'll work out the details later. So we have a number 4, and we're going to read the 4. That'll start out the readings and start out the vibe for the day. Number 4 reveals that you need solid structure, now more than ever. To feel secure, you need an ordered space. This number brings a sudden burst of energy. Use it to get your life in order. It brings good humor and cheerfulness. Things will be less complicated and life will become easier. Start to be aware of yourself and your body more keenly and take care of your physical needs. Number 4's energy field is the mastery of matter. In order to be able to create paradise, wholeness, divine order, and manifestation, we have to work on our manifestation more. Our gratitude journal, our dream journals, whatever we're journaling and getting the channels and getting the messages, you need to journal it. Now we got a number out of the Soul Helper Oracle. We got a number 27, which goes to a 9, and it's a wonderful surprise is coming. Something entirely new awaits. Yeah, we're going into a new world, new life, new attitude. Drawing this card heralds a surprise. Something completely new will appear on your soul path. It will take the form of a unique and magical opportunity, something more significant than it might first appear, or an enchanting and uplifting encounter. It is an opportunity that should not be ignored. These are the moments that make our lives magical and worthwhile. Moments that carry the promise of adventure and song of freedom. What could make life sweeter than a wonderful, joyful surprise? You have drawn this card at this time as there is a chance that you might otherwise miss the surprise, or even a risk that you might spoil it, which would be a great shame. Place this card somewhere prominent nearby as a visual aid and daily reminder. Go out and meet with friends or coworkers. Do something with like-minded people and live your life in the near future like a child, carefree and playful. Be silly, even a bit irrational. The real surprise in life, those that are of true value, are best seen through the eyes of a child. Keep the otter with you as a powerful animal. And since otters love water, why not seek out some water too? Your soul helper oracles, or soul helpers for the next 21 days is the power animals, the otter. The herbal essence oil is vanilla. The healing crystal is chasuble, and the number is 9. And we know I love 9 because 9 goes into itself. It's the last number basically of the numeric. And we know now that they invented the 10 and up. So yeah. 9 reveals that you have something new to learn. Be open, receptive, and curious enough to seek it out. You will then find wisdom in an unconditional, deep healing love. Number 9 will help you reach a point of completion so that you can turn your attention to the mysteries of the unknown and the new. Its energy field is indestructible without being flexible. Number 9 always remains true to itself. 9 plus 9 is 18, whose digits add up to 9. 9 times 9 is 81, whose digits add up to 9. Multiply any number by 9, then add the 2 digits of the resulting number together, and they always add up to 9. It is almost as if it is absorbing every other number through this calculation. Number 9 teaches you how to do this, to accept the power offered to you in order to achieve perfection. The number is fulfillment and completion, but also a beginning and an end. I like that because we're actually starting a new beginning of a new life with the shifts and the energy changes that have been upon all of us. And my aspect that I'm getting off of the energy and the channeled messages from Source when I quiet my mind is that we are to come to Him as a child, which is pure, because we as adults are not pure. We as adults have lived in this world and have done a lot of things and been a lot of places and went through a lot of things. We're the kid by the side of the road, I guess. But we have a life to live and we have dreams that we want to do and we have things. Don't ever let anybody stop you from doing that. We tend to do that. And I know now it's the holidays, it's Christmas time, and everybody's looking back, even me. I was thinking of my parents today and got tears in my eyes. Everybody's thinking that. Everybody loves family, and or they're angry with family, or they're thinking about past. I try to leave the past if it's negative in the past. If it's positive and it's like my mother loving me or my father, me and him having a conversation or a grandma, a happy thought, that's one thing. But don't harp on the bad because I've seen what happens when people get sick and get old. They harp still on the bad. They don't remember any of the good. So just start thinking of the good. Now we got the Wishcraft Oracle. This is my newest one. And we got a 30, which is a three, which is Trinity, Father, Son, and Mother. Uh, Wish upon a star. I am made from the stuff of stars. I matter. Now, I have this feeling that a lot of us right now are feeling that we don't matter, that we don't have family, we don't have friends, a lot of friends, we don't have a lot of things going on, and we're just bored and lonely. Um, Go out and mingle, do something. Just don't sit there bored and lonely. Your choice, the choice is yours to walk through that light and go out and do something. You can do this wishcraft by either going outside on a clear night and seeing real stars, or by drawing a star on your wall with chalk, or cutting some out of a cardboard or decorating them. Ask a parent if you can use blue tack to attach them to your ceiling. Choose a special star and know that you are part of a powerful universe and are made of the very elements that these mighty stars are. Feel the light and joy and power and make a wish upon the star. Clap three times, it's done. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I know my mom, this is crazy, but my mom used to be in all the psychic and spiritual thing. And she used to go out under the moonlight and empty her wallet and say, fill it up, fill it up, fill it up three times. Because Tesla was all about 369. And we know nine goes into itself. So what is so special about 369? Because it's a frequency. It's a vibration. And when we start to get the frequencies and the vibrations, we know we're on the right path. And the wish upon a star is that just that. We need to start wishing upon the stars. There's no bad wish, there's no wrong wish. Where desire stops, our Christ consciousness starts. Now we got a magical spirit oracle, and she's just dying to come out. It says, darling, don't you remember? You are a badass. Keep winging it. The fairy blessing flow magical energy. I like that. Yeah, we are warriors. We are badasses. We are spiritual warriors, though. And a lot of people don't understand us, but that's okay. I understand what I'm saying, and that's all that matters. They'll find their way, and if they don't, they won't find their way. It's as easy as that. Everything I touch turns to gold. My energy attracts magic. Divine blessings, fairy dust, flow state, magic, special powers. While frolicking in the forest and flying amid the mushrooms, a fairy has appeared to you, a most positive omen as they only reveal themselves to a rare kind of person, a person who also has magical energy, or who will soon be sprinkled and blessed with some one who is gifted magic mushrooms that hold special powers from deep within the forest, who receives luck, then returns home with it. Fairies live with an effortless energy and personify the rare beauty of nature. They are nature's spirit, and the human form manifests into one. An ultimate masterpiece. They are the tricksters of the forest, as they can vanish at will and are of a fickle nature. You don't want to mess with them, cut down their trees, or destroy their homes. In folklore, it is said that many have paid the penalty for doing so. Drawing the fairy card is a positive omen that blessings are near. Trust that you are wildly magical and capable of doing whatever your soul is calling you to do. You are being endowed with special powers and the Midas touch. Everything you touch will turn to gold. A period of grace, flow, magic, and opportunity is here or soon will be here. I really like that. Magic mushrooms are great. I know in my childhood, we drank some mushroom tea, we had hash brownies, we had all that good stuff that made us happy. So now we're older. What's making us happy? Think about it. This card can also be a reminder to trust your divine instinct more, to stop thinking and trying to plan so much. Doing so consumes precious energy. Overanalyzing can simply end up wasting time. Keep winging it, as the fairy does. Let loose and act freely. You have been given grace at this time. Close your eyes and visualize that you are in a forest. The fairy you have seen is sprinkling you with enchanted dust. It endows you with power, a magic touch, a state of flow. Embody the energy of the fairy. Practice becomes more lighthearted and carefree, and trust that the universe has your back. You are the energy of beauty itself, which magnetizes blessings to you. Now, we have to remember that we are a soul in a body. So our bodysuit is just that. Um, be careful what you're looking at because they might not have a beautiful soul. They just might be a shell. We have a lot of shells in the world. Let's see, what else do we got? We got all kinds of good stuff. I mean, I just let it go because it's Christmas time, and you know what? We all deserve to know. Hey, that rhymed. Um, so I'm going to go to the Human Spirit Oracle. It's a 12, it's a 3, Trinity, Father, Son, and Mother, broken open. You must have cracked to let the light shine through. Have you been through something that tore you into pieces, that broke you down to nothing? When we break it, make space for growth. Like a dense forest, there can be no sun for new growth. But when one tree falls or breaks, it allows the warming sun to penetrate the canopy and feed the roots. You've been through enough. It is time to feed your roots and step into the sun. Remember that sometimes you must tear something down to rebuild a better home. The same is true for us. If we have been through life shattering events, do not get stuck in the ruins of what was. Instead, build a fabulous new dwelling. Never underestimate the curb appeal of a renovated home. I like that because we've put our place back together 3 times within a year and a half because of hurricanes. So I like that idea. And now actually our yard looks better than it ever did. But you don't want to go through the turmoil of that because luckily we're still alive in here. So thank God. Okay, now we've got the messenger oracle. What does the message to say? We got 3 messages. We got reveal the truth. And I do love this card. This card in this is probably one of my favorites. I've got 2 favorites. She's beautiful. She's got little pointy ears and she's got blue on her eye, but she's taken the mask off. She wants to see the truth of what's behind the mask. How many of us walk around with a mask on? We get in our house and we take the mask off and we're somebody completely different. I don't know. Reveal the truth. When you were born, your soul shone bright. As you grew, you were taught of right and wrong. You were taught how to think, how to live, how to believe in a way that makes you fearful to say no. To disagree is to risk alienation from family and society. And so you hide your true thoughts and feelings behind a mask. That mask hides your light. Cast it aside, embrace and live your truth and let your soul shine once more. You know, we're trying to hide how we really are from the outside world, which are the people, but our creator knows everything. So that to me is the most important. Our creator is who we want to impress, not people. We were not here to do that. Now, this one showed up and its change is unavoidable. Yeah, we are going to go through a change of evolution right now like nobody has ever seen. We're going to have Flash. We're going to have, and I heard today, me and my husband have been talking about this on and off. How are they going to get everybody in the world, okay, on the same boat? A happy people not harming everything in the world. We're going to have a Flash. And a couple people said it. They've been reading it. We've been feeling it. We're going to have a flash, and everybody's going to feel different when that flash happens. So, you know what? My best bet is work on yourself right now because I was shown that some people will not handle that flash. Some people will not handle the truth. It's just what it is. Change is unavoidable every second of every day you undergo change. Your perception is altered by what you see, feel, and experience from one moment to the next. Your body ages and moves closer to death with every breath. Autumn will always come to the end, the bounty of summer, and the new hope to end the bounty of summer, and the new hope of spring will always flow in the winter. Okay, sorry about that. My dogs went crazy. Okay. This is change. The winner, follow the winner. Change is all around you. Do not let your fear bind you to the past and prevent you from enjoying your present and future. Stop fighting. You cannot resist the inevitable. So choose instead to embrace it with acceptance and peace. Yeah, as you see in this black egg, the sparkle's starting to come out. The dragonfly at the sun, the snake is shedding its skin around the tree man, and the butterfly going towards the moon and the skull. Those are all the seasons. Look, this is fall and winter. That's spring. It's coming in. It's inevitable. We can't change anything, and just like we can't change what's going on right now in this world. So then we got, and I call him Sunny. He's my little favorite guy. He's my different guy. I don't know what he is. He looks like a bunny and a fairy and a lion and something, but he's Sunny. I call him Sunny. Love that you are different. You have strength and weakness, and both are worthy of love. Know them, honor them, and do not heed those who tell you that you must change in order to fulfill their expectation of you. You will never be who others expect you to be. You can only be the unique individual you are meant to be. Love that you are different, for it is your differences and loving those differences that make you truly beautiful. Yeah, I love Sunny. Sunny is a beautiful message for a lot of us because we just got to remember that, God doesn't make mistakes. Our creator does not make mistakes. And he gave everyone that special little sparkle of magic that's different from anybody else. So don't ever lose that. And that's what Sunny had to say. So Sunny is done. And let's see what else we got here. Hmm, okay. We only got one card out of the angels and ancestors. Oh no, we did get two. We did. Okay, yeah, we did get two. We got the water guardian. Connect with your emotions. There's a lot of emotions going on right now. I know. Today I was having some downtime, a little bit of emotional thinking about my parents and Christmas time, and I'm not around them, and just thinking about everything that you're missing. We all do that, and we shouldn't. I mean, we shouldn't, but those are the kind of memories that you want to hang on to, the love, the beauty, the happy. And those are the memories at Christmas time, if you don't have them in your life, that you want to remember them by. Take time to understand how you really feel. Know that your sensitivity is not a curse, but a gift that allows you to receive and understand messages directly from your soul. Water is the element that is in your blood, your tears, and your flesh. The water guardian represents angels of water who can help you dive within to understand the depths of your emotions. These angels are all about helping you see that your emotions aren't just the feeling that are on the surface, they are also the old emotions you may have locked deep within the shadows of your soul. Through helping you acknowledge your deepest emotions, the angels of water help you to hear the message they have for you and to unlock your intuitive powers and the energies of abundance. Your angels want you to know that it's okay to feel the emotions that are surfacing in you at this time. It doesn't matter if they are joyous or sad, they are all powerful messages that allow you to understand what you want and need. Taking time to breathe and acknowledge them lets them flow through you rather than crashing down on you as an overwhelming wave. Note that there are also intuitive psychic messages arising in you at this time. And unless you acknowledge everything as it comes up, you may miss important guidance that can lead you to support and love. I like that because, yeah, that is a time right now where we're up and down on emotions and thinking, but we don't want to remember the bad. Just remember the good and loving, even if it's sad, but it's loving. That'll make you smile a little bit thinking, yep, that was great. I had them when I had them. We got the witch, be the light. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from lower energy experiences. The witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is the gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she is joined by a horned barn owl, showing that she is willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has, but she is also willing to trust what she feels to be right within. With this card, you are being reminded of the goddess within. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you are surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in your workplace, you are being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring light. So, how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that is being picked on? Or are you the one who is guilty of causing a drama? You will know the answer. Know also that you are being encouraged to shine the light you're born to share, just like I said. We all have that one magic spark that's unique that our creator gave to us, that little angel feather fingerprint on our soul. And we don't want to change that. And we won't change that. The creator will not let us change because you can't be that different part of anybody. We can try, but no, it ain't going to work. Okay. No matter what is happening, to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. Yeah, we've got to realize that some people wake up cranky every day, and I don't know, they might have had a cranky life, who the hell knows, but we just got to kind of stay away from in our own little world and go meditate and something else. I think some of those people we're not going to be able to fix because they ain't going to work on themselves. So it is what it is. Okay, let's see what we got here. We've got a bunch of good oracles and tarot for today. And I think I'll read these couple later. Yeah. Yeah. I loved this one that we got on the Starseed Oracle today and the future. So I'm going to save those for last because those are great. Okay, now we're pulling one from the Enchanted Map Oracle, and we got a 46 coming apart. Now is the time to take separate paths. The coming apart card is a sign to put an end to what is no longer working for you. Has a commitment been broken? Perhaps you need to break a promise or change course because you took one more than you could handle. This is a perfect time to reassess your goals and values. Are your actions in alignment with what you believe in? Have you created a partnership that is not mutually beneficial? Separation, disillusion, and dispersion are all in focus now. If someone wishes to break away from you, don't chase the relationship out of a sense of fear. The price you'll pay will not be worth the prize. Separation brings good fortune. I believe that. I think a lot of us, and if you see it, there's two, looks like two, well, they're two different girls, and they look like they're naked behind what looks like a wing, but they're torn apart. And then there's two faces of men going the same way. So be careful with these relationships that we're all in. If it's not to your best, you might have to think about things. That's what that card's saying. Okay, then I went to the dreams. I told you guys I got a surprise. I had a nice reading for you today. I took my time and I'm going to take my time. I did all my stuff this morning. I just got to take the stuff off the line and do dinner and do all that other shit too. But I'm free now. We got the Nine of Fire. We got a lot of fire. I like this card. He's pretty cool. He's all fire. He's got the pink rose right on his heart. He's coming out of a tree. He's all nature, but he's fire too. Move through life with confidence, a time of fruition and attainment. Knowledge and experience bring ease. Do not seek praise or affirmation. Give your best every time. Once you have finished, move on. Simplify your life, remove obstructions and restrictions. The Nine of Fire symbolizes attainment and the ease that comes with knowing what to do with the knowledge and practical skills earned through study, hard work, and dedication. It symbolizes fruition and putting knowledge and learning into practice. It is about having found and putting to use mental and physical processes that work for you. The process used is executed with ease, and as a result, you create or fulfill your role with the same ease. This is an affirming card that symbolizes moving through life with confidence. The person it illustrates does that. They do well and without seeking glory or validation. They do not seek praise or affirmation. They perform the task before them and do it well because they know and understand their craft. They do it to the best of their ability because they have pride in what they do. And when a task is complete, They do not it down with expectations. They detach and move on to the next task because it too deserves all of their care and attention. This card also reminds us that ease is not necessarily about life. Easy, but about discovering that we can make a choice to not make life complicated. Be keeping it simple. You move through your day with ease. Obstacles no longer cause hours of fear and fretting. Instead, you simply work to overcome them. You learn, you grow in experience, and then move on into the next moment. When you are confident and have attained a certain level of knowledge and skill, you begin to move through life with more ease. You learn how to perform tasks in a manner that is less complicated for you. You bring to recognize what works for you and what does not. You attain a certain level of grounded and practical awareness that enables you to bring projects to fruition with the same amount of care but less effort. Yeah, I really like this. And with this coming apart card, and this talks about fire and love and being complimented and doing what you need to do, that kind of makes sense. I think with these fairies or whatever they are on the top of this card that is the coming apart, it's masculine and feminine and they're coming apart. So we got to be careful with that because he's got the glow right there on his root chakra and his heart. And that's what the root is the cause of everything. That's what you've got to kind of work on. We need to release instead of hanging on too tight. Let's see what we got here. We got okay. I use the oceanic too because I haven't been using it for a while and we like the oceanic. Four of Pentacles, there you are, security. This is the security card of the tarot. When your finances are on track and work and relationships are happy and stable, you are able to provide and care for others. Overall, you've reached a point at which you can sit back a while and appreciate the strong foundation you have built. However, because this security has been hard won, you may resist positive change. Enjoy this period of calm and order, but stay open to new possibilities, to keep looking for the new ways to expand your empire. Yeah, we all look for stability, and if we don't have stability, uh, it's it causes a lot of stress. So we've got to, if we're broken apart, we're not balanced, masculine and feminine, and then you got the fire there, and then you got security. So it's telling you that even though you feel like you're coming apart, the fire, let it be, and the security you will have. You just gotta work with it. Now, what do we have here? We've got in the Wild Reflection Tarot, we got the Moon. And you know, Moon is the illusion. And it's upside down. And she's got her dogs with her, and they're howling at the full moon. And it looks like she's walking down a path that looks magical. The moon reversed, fear, deception, anxiety, misunderstanding, clarity, and understanding. You must deal with your anxiety and fears by overcoming them, for they are like shadows in the dark. The moon card advises you not to make any important decisions until the period of uncertainty is over. I'm thinking the election. This is a group reading of all of us, and with what's happening in the world right now, I think we should take the advice of the moon card and advise you not to make any important decisions right now. For a period of uncertainty is over. So yeah, don't go crazy and make any kind of big purchases unless they're totally worth it. Soon you will be able to see everything clearly in daylight. Along the way, you may have to face your inner demons. What used to be difficult to understand is now becoming clearer. I know that some people that talk to me now, it's like I just don't understand. It's just too much. So I think we're all going to start going through these kind of changes that we don't want to be around the people that we used to, like friends or family or whatever. It's too heavy, I guess. Now, we got a number 14 in the enchanted map, and I thought that was interesting because remember that was talking about the wave back then. We got the dolphins and the fairy riding the dolphins. 14, which is 5, which is change. Ride the wave, baby. Ride the wave. Right now, success is easy and effortless. You can be assured that your entire entering a time when you can ride the wave of abundance. The tides has turned and you can put your surfing skills to the test. Everything that you know, all your talents, complete with your hopes and dreams, will carry you forward. People and circumstances have come out of the ocean of potential and possibilities to take shape in a wave of spectacular activity. Know that you're definitely on the right path. I know we're on the right path. I mean, it's just all the heartache and bumps. We took a back road. So we took the right road, but we took an untraveled road. And now we are going through the bumps and the hiccups and the things that we're going through on that bad road, but we are going to the right way. So it's like being at the bottom of the mountain and making your way up and having all the oopsies and all the stuff you've done. And then when you get up to the top of the mountain, you realize why. So we had that one, and the clarifier for the ride the waves was the Four of Wands, and that's reward. See, we're going, basically, the first section of the cards were kind of like the past. That was kind of what we've come out of. The ripped apart, the moon is the illusion, and the fire within our heart and our root chakra, working on the past, which is our root chakra, and the heart space where the Christ consciousness will reside. And now we're riding the wave. Okay. So we're riding the wave and we're going with the flow. And now we got reward. So see, everything is lining up. It's like, okay, we're at the bottom of a ice cream cone and we get to the top and we've got all the beauty up there that tastes good, yummy, and everything else. So that's what we're going for, the reward. When you've achieved a goal, such as finding a new home, completing a project, or passing a test, it's time for rewards, holidays, socializing, love, and trips away, all future in the happy four, which brings you leisure, fun, and freedom. It's also time to get back in touch with your inner child and celebrate the joy of life. As you find contentment within, you'll sense the closeness of your spirit guides. An additional meaning is reflecting on happy memories. Be carefree while you can and replenish your mind, body, and soul. You deserve it. That was interesting because we were just kind of left something like that, that we should have fun. We should be our inner child more often. And I am guilty. I used to be a real inner child, kind of naive. And now it's hard for me sometimes to get to that inner child because life's so serious. So yeah, that's what that is. It's kind of a reward time. And I think we all need some rewards. We deserve some rewards. I mean, we've all been through so much. Now, the next card that we got was the 14, I'm pretty sure. Okay, maybe it's in this one. Oh, it is. Okay. When we're using two tarots, you gotta kind of use. This is a number 14. It's a 5 again, and it's temperance. And there's the white angel wings, so we know our angels are close by. Balance, peace, patience, moderation, calm, tranquility, harmony, and serenity. The temperance tarot card suggests moderation and balance, coupled with a lot of patience. When this card appears, there is a suggestion that extremes in any situation should be avoided. Temperance may also include a time to evaluate and re-examine the priorities you have chosen. This will help you create a balance between your outer and your inner self. I think everybody's kind of looking at their life right now through a magnifying glass and seeing what's going on and what we've done. So now we have the, I don't think I got, yeah, I don't think I got that. The two, the gentle gardener. And that's pretty because you see her up there looking down on the little eggs with the little fairies on top. That's pretty cool. The gentle gardener, be your own person, be a conscious co-creator. The gentle gardener is visiting you at this moment in your life to remind you that your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs create the reality you experience. She is the embodiment of the energy within you that is sent out into the field of co-creation and ensures that all that you are is reflected in the world of form. Are you aware of your thoughts? What is their quality? Believe in limitless possibilities, and you will see miracles unfold. The gentle gardener guarantees the integrity of everything you send out into the world. Stay positive and expect a wondrous return. Your gardener is abundant with beauty. We're going into a beautiful place. We're going into a place of freedom. So if anything is binding us, you, whoever, it won't for long. Now we got the, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, okay. There she is. The Seven of Fire. We got another fire card. There's a lot of fire, and fire is a very strong one to handle. It's very, very positive, actually. It's heed your intuition. Divine messages, signs, feeling of recognition, inexplicable coincidences, moments that repeat, personal interpretations is crucial. Only you know the answer. Look beyond the surface and observe and be aware. The Seven of Fire represents the development and use of one's intuition to see the way forward and predict possible outcomes. Intuition is that gut feeling. It is an instinctual or unconscious knowing that when you heed it can keep you safe from making mistakes and lead you to being in the right place at the right time. It is a feeling of recognition that we often ignore, but if we choose to heed, can have us moving through life in a harmonious accord with the surroundings. Yeah, I really feel that uh, with this card, she's holding her throat, and that's telling me she can't speak. She's got a butterfly over her third eye, so she's not using that, but she does have source over her crown. So she is asking source with her golden felines and her beautiful flower there floating in the bowl. But she and a snake around her wrist. She she can't say it. She just can't say it. And actively using and then trusting your intuition on a regular basis, you may find you observe more and in turn you learn more. You start to see and take notice of signs and messages along the way. You take notice of those little inexplainable coincidences and moments that keep repeating. And if you heed them, can take you on an adventure of discovery, revealing. And if you heed it, not only the truth you seek, but also your reason for being. Using and heeding your intuition can lead you to opportunities and experiences that offer the potential to both fulfill you and inspire you. However, to trust in one's intuition requires that you look within and determine what the message means to you personally. You can ask advice by others. You can seek guidance from another, but only you know your answer. Personal interpretation is key. Trusting in the knowledge that is stored within your unconscious mind is a key. Third parties can offer insight. They see and understand life through eyes that have been shaped and influenced by their own experiences, not yours. Only you know what something means for you. Specifically, only you know if something is right for you. The Seven of Fire represents a need to actively develop or trust in your intuition and instinct at this time. Look around you, observe, speak to the cards on a regular basis, and honor the truths revealed by going where your intentions lead you. Um, Someone has to work on their communication. That is what that really is. So now we've got, yeah, I knew this. We're gonna have a tower moment because we did get the tower. The 16. It goes down to a 7. During a tempest at night, a ship is struck by lightning and bursts into flames. The castle-like base battlements on top of the deck are no protection against the force of destruction from the heavens. The lightning illuminates the sky heavy with storm clouds, showing how precautious the vessel appears as it struggles to stay afloat in an ocean that is sure to swallow it whole. When the tower falls, you feel your world collapsing around you. Lightning strikes, and there's a little you can do other than accept the chaos and change that it brings. The disaster is not your fault. You may be in shock at first, but this event is also a breakthrough. You are given a chance to see the world in a very different way. Additionally, the card may signify issues with property and challenges to the security. You may be feeling vulnerable financially and in relationships too. Surrender to the universe, give up control, and begin to construct a new way of working, thinking, relating, or giving. You now have the freedom to start over and strong foundations on which to rebuild whatever has fallen. Yeah, this is breakdowns and endings and chaos, surrender, breakthrough, beginnings, and entertainment. So yeah, somebody is not talking. Somebody is not telling the truth, and they're going to have a tower moment because the truth always prevails. So it will come out whether they want it or not. And yeah, so another card we got, which I thought was great because the torn apart was the feminine and masculine. And we got an 11, which is a master number, and it is the masculine and feminine fire. We have to try to balance those. They're really hard to balance. Men, I think, are having more problems. I don't know. I know that when you balance yourself out, you're both masculine and feminine. The feminine is the compassion, the masculine is the strength. People write, when you say that, they write it into sex. Okay, you got a guy with what he has, and you got a woman with what she has. That doesn't mean that. It means your personality. It means, how are you acting? Are you balancing your strength with compassion, or are you all voice and all strength? If you're all voice and all strength, you probably want to kick the shit out of everybody in your world. That is what that means. If you're over, if you've got too much feminine, then you want to cry every minute in the corner. So that is how you can tell if your masculine and feminine is balanced. It'll be a whirlwind, or it'll be balanced, one or the other. The 11 of Fire is a balancing and realigning card. It symbolizes the importance of balancing our masculine and feminine energies, and to remind us we are and always will be a mix of both. Our physical gender is irrelevant. The 11 of Fire asks that we look beyond gender stereotype to how we respond and react to day-to-day experiences. On an energetic level, our masculine aspect serves to protect self and others, while our feminine aspect serves to nurture self and others. In a simplistic society, a typical male will embody a more masculine energy than female. They are characteristically more aggressive and forceful, but also very protective of those they feel are in need of protection. However, they are more apt to use physical force and aggression to protect. A typical female, however, will embody more feminine energy than masculine. They are characteristically more passive and yielding, and while possessing the same desire to protect the vulnerable, they will generally use diplomacy and dialogue in order to determine an option that avoids conflict. Yes, women try to avoid conflict. Usually, men don't. Gender stereotypes are often one-dimensional and rarely accurate, especially when we are discussing masculine and feminine energy as opposite to man and women. It can become even more problematic to assign specific attributes to either gender when there are many men who identify as female and women who identify as male. When it comes to masculine and feminine energy, we all have both, regardless of our physical gender or our gender we have assigned ourselves. And this energy is expressed in how we behave and act. If it influences all that we do. The masculine energy is active, impatient, assertive, creative, aggressive, forceful, protective, logical, analytical, and controlling. Feminine energy is inactive, calm, retiring, receptive, passive, yielding, nurturing, emotional, intuitive, and allowing. Masculine energy motivates us to focus upon our personal needs and self, while feminine energy motivates us to think of others and their needs. There it is right there. Think of other and their needs, not just trying to change them. That is the masculine. It's just, we know, we really do. We really know. The last card we got in the wild reflection is the Nine of Pentacles. Reward, effort, success, achievement, independence, leisure, material security, self-sufficiency. The Nine of Pentacles represents material security, enjoyment, and financial freedom. This card shows up as a reminder for the asker to enjoy the fruits of their labor and savor the finer things in life. This card can also be a positive indication that better times are around the corner. If the asker has been in the process of moving or is experiencing trouble at home, there will soon be a shift towards a new beginning. Yeah, everybody's going to go through the beginning, and we're all going to have new beginnings. It's not going to be the same as it was. Now, we got a number 12, and this was after the masculine and feminine, and this is the hero card, and the hero card is also a fire card. but the hero card was actually reversed, so it is a blockage. When the hero card appears reversed, he represents a need to perform good deeds in order to increase one's self-esteem or worth in the eyes of others. He can be described as a wounded hero, one who needs to be told that he is good by others. Sometimes it is because he cannot see the good within himself, and sometimes it is because he craves the attention. It feeds an emptiness or lack within. Whether his low self opinions is born of past mistakes that caused others pain or harm, or if it is born of mistreatment and wounds inflicted upon him by others. The hero reversed is often weighed down by feelings of blame, guilt, shame, and fear. And the only way we all have moments when our behavior and actions have been questionable. We have all disappointed others. We have all done wrong. Guilt, shame, and self-loathing are the tools with which we punish ourselves. They are not the tools of a hero, but instead the tools of a jailer or torturer. The hero reversed comes to tell you that it is time to put those tools aside and to rescue yourself. Only your acceptance and forgiveness will set you free. Forgiveness, forgiving your past, be merciful and embody the compassion of the hero you thrive to be. Yeah, the hero card was reversed. So right now we don't have a hero. We're holding on for a hero. We got to get out of that. Now we got one more card that flew out and I kept it because that's what kind of we were talking about today, the inner child. And that is what it is. Number one, the child. A new beginning. See your potential. Heal emotional and psychological wounds. Time to play and laugh. Acknowledge your success. Delight in the moment. Believe in magic. Laughter heals, turns dreams into reality, forgives the past, reconnects with innocent pleasure, but put doubts aside. Look forward and see the wonders of life through the eyes of a child. Allow yourself to feel anticipation and excitement over making plans for the future. Yes, our goals are important as we will need something to inspire to, but sometimes we need to take a break from serious plans and just have fun. The child in the future reminds you to schedule in some time to play. Arrange to meet up with friends or family and do nothing more than take delight in each other's company. Don't let excuses get in the way of your celebrating life. It can be just as important to make time for yourself, stop and relax, pet your cat, or take your dog for a walk. Do something you have wanted to do for a long time, but have put off time and time again because something else seemed more important. You were not born to spend your entire adult life working hard in order to pay the bills. Make a habit of scheduling in time to let your inner child be the voice that guides you. Be playful, have fun. I love that the inner child came up last and there wasn't anything after the inner child. Let me make sure. And the three, the other day we got the three, and I had it written down, and I think I forgot to tell you the meaning of the threes. The angel number, the threes Trinity, powerful manifestation number. God is working to bring about positive change or renewal in one's life. So when we get a lot of threes like that, that's basically kind of what it's telling us. Now we've got the last three fun cards, and that was a really nice reading today, guys. We got the Divine Master, and we got Mary Magdalene, Sacred Vessel. You are the answer. Be guided to your purpose. Mary Magdalene was one of the original followers of Jesus Christ. It has been recorded that she had the first vision of the risen Christ when she went to his tomb on Easter morning. And it was through this vision that he revealed to her his sacred teachings and initiated her as a teacher. She was the apostle to the apostles. And it is therefore through her that a pivotal aspect of the original teachings of Christ has reached the world. Mary was a highly sensitive clairvoyant, and it has been speculated that she was the partner, wife, divine consort of Jesus. If Jesus was the vehicle for Christ's energy, Mary was the vehicle for the Magdalene, a powerful feminine force that renders all beings equal and helps the world see that the voices of the feminine are not only important, but the sacred force that can save the world from ruin. You are the answer you seek. You hold the treasure, the magic, and the mystery. Right now, you are being encouraged to recognize that you are a valuable part of the universal plan. If you have a strong desire to share what you have learned, it's time to do so. This can be scary and sometimes overwhelming because of the scrutiny. But if you are comfortable with your gifts and teachings, you hold a sacred energy that allows others to see you clearly. The light of the Magdalene is surrounding you now and encouraging you to recognize that the healing you have experienced is actually what you are here to teach. Take some time to reflect on what you have overcome and see that his experience can help many. Your personal testimony can move others and even mountains. Lean on your creator and know that you are being called to be a vessel for the sacred. I really like that idea. And we got, I'm going to say that one for last. That one's got to go last. Okay. We got 23, another 5, nature. Tune in to the natural world. Look at that. That's what our Garden of Eden's kind of going to look like. Could you imagine a day like that to just go out and just be in the beauty of everything? In the golden future, everyone will have their 12th, 5th dimensional chakras open and active. The silver earth star chakras below our feet contains 33 chambers that are tuned into the natural world. When everyone has anchored this chakra, all of humanity will be connected to Gaia. For the first time in eons, we will leave golden footsteps as we walk lightly on our beautiful planet. Everyone will love and respect trees, those wise sentiment beings that provide food and shelter and keep records of local history. We will revere the forest, which are storing the wisdom of the universe until we are ready to access it. We will enjoy the flowers, greeneries, water, and birds, and the nature world will embrace us in the peace and healing. We will also recognize and honor the elements who keep our planet green, healthy, and clean. They will respond by helping us in unimaginable ways. In the golden future, humans, elementals, and the angelic realms will co-create a paradise on Earth. This card is a reminder to love and honor the nature kingdom. Tread lightly on the land and leave beautiful golden steps wherever you walk. Remember that everywhere you give to whatever you give to nature to return to you multiple. You may have drawn this card because you have a deep and loving connection to the earth and the natural world. In that case, communication with Archangel Palmic, the wonderful blue-green archangel who oversees the natural world. Because of the free will on earth, he cannot act without human permission. Ask him to help and protect plants, trees, and rivers, and the land itself. Tell him what is needed. Your intersection will be of inestimable help to him in his mission, and your reward will be an enrichment of your heart center. I really like that, and I think we got nature maybe a few weeks ago. We have one more card, and this is the Star Seed Oracle. And I want you to picture diving in. To what? Earth School. Life lessons, soul growth, study, higher learning. This is where we're going next. If we are not graduated and we are not balanced and we are not ready for the change, the shift, then some won't be diving or flying. Some will have to stay on Earth School because they haven't learned everything. Planet Earth is a great intention for the soul, and life lessons are the curriculum for which we enroll. These ain't one-time lessons, that themes we choose to circle around, deepening our experience of them as we make our way through the spiral of life. Life lessons aren't only about getting it right, they're also about setting the plan or getting it wrong. Remember that Earth is a planet of polarity. Helps with the understanding. Each year the study deepens more and more. If you pull this card while you're going through a difficult time, you're being prompted to remember that your soul came here to grow and learn. Try not to look at the difficult times as getting it wrong. Instead, see them as opportunities for soul growth. If you can find a way to grow and soften your heart through the highlights and the highs and lows, your soul is most definitely growing, which is the whole point. Pulling this card can also mean that you're being called to embark on a new era of study or growth. This could be through structured learning, such as university, schools, or a training course. If you're having difficulties in a relationship, you're being reminded that these are opportunities for soul growth. After all, relationships are known at this moment as the number one way that we grow is as souls while we're here on earth. How are you being called to grow or learn? Yeah, Earth School. We have to graduate Earth School. When we source, the creator and we will know when we're graduated. But we've got to keep learning. That's the whole thing. We've got to keep learning. Alrighty then. So I hope everybody has a beautiful Freedom Friday. Free, 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 free. And I love everybody, and may every step in your journey be magical. And you know what? Just be you.